Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Uh, uh, um, Double honors and blessings to the apostle elders of GMS that taught me this truth, and Shalom to the Akim that has in their lives daily, pushing this word out, forsaking everything, even a life, family, they women, they children, just to get this word out. Shalom. My name is Aina. I'm with GMS Detroit Bar, and I'm doing a quick lesson on these false prophets. And Lord willing, it'd be edifying. Let me get into it right now. This is Matthew 5:7. No, 7 and 15. Beware of false prophets which come in you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are waving wolves. And God, this go out to all these televangelist preachers, man, because they ain't doing this to get this word out. A true prophet of the Lord. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up a little later. A true prophet of the word of the Lord. They spoke against many countries, kingdoms, and nations. But these prophets don't preach against the countries or kings or nations. They don't teach the people. A real prophet of the Lord is supposed to be a true teacher. Teach them precept upon precept. Teach them how to break down scriptures, how to get a better understanding of the word of the Lord, and also reason why we should be walking in the law, statutes, and commandments of his words. And these preachers do not do that. They there for that money, man. They have matter of fact, 2 Timothy 4:3, because they got, they don't give a fuck about sound doctrine. This is all about filling their own pockets, man. These Clifford dollars, these TJ snakes, you name it. Hey, anybody that's out here teaching this word for that money, hey, the Lord is going to visit you. And I'm going to read that scripture later on too, in Jeremiah 23rd chapter. And all these false prophets, down from Martin Luther King. Hey, man, the Most High never sent none of these motherfuckers. If there was a true prophet of the Lord, they would have caused his people to not to sin. They would tell them not to sin, walk in the law, statutes, commandments, and do them. Apply them to your life. A true prophet of the Lord would never tell you that the law is done away with. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust, and they will heap unto themselves teachers, and having itchy ears. And like I said, man, after their own lust, filthy lucre's sake, money. They love the money more than they love the Most High. They love the things that this money can give them, bring them. They want that wealth right now, man. But us men of GMS, man, we don't want the wealth of this world, man. We don't want nothing that's in this world right now. We want what's coming in the next world. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned into fables. And kind, but man, and many other people of the house of Israel, the 2/3 have want to hear these lies. They don't want to hear the truth saying. They want to hear the they want to hear they want to hear the sweet words. They want to hear the lies. Prophesy not. Matter of fact, Matter of fact, let me grab that scripture right quick. Matter of fact, I'll pull it up later. Um, you know, right now I need to hurry up and get through this video right quick. And but watch the things. No. True prophet of the Lord. Uh, 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 um, is a true watcher. I see the guys right here. Okay, that's all right, Juju. That's fine. Thank you. Uh, 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 um, uh, um, Let me get my next scripture up. Uh, um, Matter of fact, let's go back. No, let's get the next scripture up. Matthew 5:15 and 9. And this is the words of the Lord. You know, y'all people, you know, y'all say y'all love the Lord, but this Yahweh Hashem Yahshai, this people draw nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips. And when they say they love the Lord, you know, all that shit, man, but they lips, but their hearts are far from me. And when your hearts is far from them, you know, you say you love the Lord, but you know, the biggest way to show that you love the Most High is through obedience, by obeying His law, commandments, and statutes that He gave to us when we was in Israel, when we first came out of Egypt. You know, that's the best way to show the Most High that you love Him, by not trying to motherfucking commit sin, iniquity, you know, onto yourself. But you know, that's not, you know, going to church and giving money, and a lot of y'all just go to church for that fucking show, man. It's just a show. It's bullshit, you know, man. I can't. I could never, ever in my life again go into a motherfucking church and watch that madness. Uh, 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 um, and, and a true prophet of the Lord would try to make you hear and understand the word, you know, and tell you to walk in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. You know, they're not done away with. And, and furthermore, verse 10, and he called the multitude and said unto them, no, but they do worship me. Verse 9, they do worship me, but the vain, they do worship me, teaching for doctrines of the commandments of man. And man, this thing, this church thing, saying that it's okay for faggots to be your choir director, you know, uh, uh, um, uh, lesbians to be teachers and all that shit. And all that shit. Hey, women are supposed to keep their mouth shut in the church. You know, they supposed to be there to humble themselves and learn. You know, women ain't supposed to be teaching in the church. That's not her job. There's no prophecies of the Lord. The Most High is only dealing with men. It's not which that goeth in the mouth that defileth man, but that which cometh out of the mouth, that this defiles a man. And God, and 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 that's true. And Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to get y'all, so-called TD Snakes, Clifford Dollar, Joe Osteen, all of y'all. Man, the Most High got it out for you, and He's going to get you. He got a thermonuclear missile with your name on it. And man, these words is a treasure. And the so-called Jakes, man, our people, man, is so wicked, man. And Yahweh Shai calls the old generation of viper. How can ye be in evil speak good things? And God, how can you be in evil as Jake, so-called preacher, speak a good thing? And that go for all these false prophets. From even down from Martin Luther King, man. The Most High talked about him, that he never sent for him, but yet he ran. You know, another scripture, Deuteronomy talked about him too, a dreamer of dreams. You know, hey, this man and these other prophets, man, the Most High haven't sent them, man, because if he was true Lord, true person that feared the Lord, he wouldn't be doing the shit that he do right now. He wouldn't tell you that he would tell you that the image of the Lord is not that white image that you see everywhere in the fucking churches right now. They wouldn't even have them images up in the church. They wouldn't even have the cross in the church, because the cross, the Most High said not to worship any images. You know, the true worshipers of the Lord will worship Him in spirit and in truth. They won't lie to you. Be quiet, baby. I'll be finished in a minute, okay? And a good man out. For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh, and out of the abundance of your heart, what your heart really desire, that's what your heart speaketh, and your mouth speaketh. And if you want money, these prosperity doctors, they want your money, they want your dollar. Hey, pass the dollar. Hey, man, come on, man. You can't tell me your last name was Dollar. You was born with that name Dollar. Last name Dollar Bill.
Daddy!
What? I'm making a video.
Alright.
A good man out of good treasure of the heart bring forth good things. An evil man out of evil treasure bringeth forth evil things. And man, you can't be good causing our people to err from the true way and the true understanding of these words, man. You know, man, you can't be good. You ain't teaching the law, the law, statutes, the commandments. You ain't telling them to teach do the high holy days. Hey, go downstairs. Go downstairs. But I say unto you that every idle word that a man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. Because everything that you speak unto the people and you tell them, you know, even Yahweh Shai, when he healed people, he tell them go and sin no more. And these churches ain't telling you not to sin. You know, I walk in the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. They don't tell you that. But by the words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. And every idle word that come out of your mouth, man, it's just piling up, man. So far, man, when hey, it's gonna be so long. There's no more grace for you, like Eddie Long. There was no more grace for him, and the Most High took his ass out. Hey, it's coming, and and you guys, you TJ Snakes and all that. Cliff O'Dollar, any of these fake phony ass doctors, Billy Graham, Osteen, Joe Osteen, any of these wicked ass doctors, man, wicked ass prophets, man. The Most High is gonna fuck y'all ass up, you know. Salakia. Jeremiah 28 and 8. Because a true prophet of the Lord will do what the Most High command. He say, nevertheless, hear thou now the word that I speak in thy ear and in the heart of all the people. The prophet have been before me and before thee of old, prophesied against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. And man, when the prophets came out, when they came out on a country, the people there were scared. You know, when a prophet of the Lord came out and spoke, people was scared. They knew this after a prophet came out, sooner or later, a little after that, the sudden destruction was coming to that land. You know, it was no the prophets came out and preached glad tidings. Man, the prophets, when they came out, that land right there was wicked, and the prophets was the wake up call, warning them, telling them if they don't turn from the evil doings, that the Most High was going to smite that land. And the way the Most High smited them great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence. And man, that's the reason why the so-called blacks, the so-called Latinos, the so-called Native Americans, the true children of the house of Israel kept going in captivity over and over again, man, because we kept doing the things that they wanted to do. You know, we was trying to be like the world. You know, we wanted a king. We had a power. We had the Most High. They wanted kings. You know, we wanted to be like the other nations, man. We had something they don't even have, man. And verse 9, the prophet that prophesied peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then they shall know, then they shall be known, then shall the prophet be known, and that the Lord had truly sent him. And man, these prophets, man, they talking about, you know, blessing you with influx of money and all this and all that shit. Man, they only talking about money, man. The kingdom of heaven, man, what's to come, man. Ears not here, eyes have not seen what the Most High got for you, man. It's gonna be way more better than this shit, man. The weakest, the poorest, the richest Rockefeller is gonna be the weakest Jake, the poorest Jake in the kingdom of heaven is gonna be richer than him. Man, shit. Fuck all this shit, man. Man, it's time to get right with the Lord, man. The time is coming to a close, man. When this book is going to be shut up, and hey, man, and these words will not be telling you to return back to the Lord. It's going to be over. It's going to be like Noah's Ark, where that ark was sealed up, shut by the Most High, and it's over for you. It's like, yeah, let me go on these motherfucking pastors, man, because I can't stand them. And this is Jeremiah 23. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastors, saith the Lord. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, power of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered the flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit you on the evil of your doing, saith the Lord. And man, the Most High is tired of y'all motherfuckers, man. And he's gonna visit you. And man, and people are seeing that y'all ain't nothing but charlatans, man. Y'all fake ass prophets, man. That's the reason why I stay in Detroit, and his Greater Grace church is in Detroit. It's over there on 6 Mile, West 6 Mile, and Livernois. Man, it was uproars in that church, man, talking about that pastor he comes to church every day in a fucking Bentley. And he goes back home to a multi-million-dollar home, man. These pastors is there just to, you go into church for their prosperity. For they can live good. Man, you see some of these houses that these pastors have? Google mega church pastor homes, and you see how big these damn houses is. Man, they living like rock stars. Man, they love the Lord. They love the world more than they love the Lord. Man, man, I'm just tired of these motherfuckers. And let me get on Martin Luther. Cool. If there rise among you a prophet or a dreamer of dreams that give thee a sign or a wonder, the sign of the wonder come to pass, thereof he spake of thee, saying, let us go after their gods, and which thou hast not known, and let us serve them. And this is pretty much Martin Luther King was doing, having us go after their gods. Jesus, man, how about Shimmy Al-Shai, who the world Indian called Jesus Christ? He's not a white man. Take your ass back down them downstairs. Get your ass on down them downstairs. Hey, go. I gotta end this up quick. And thou shalt not hearken to the words of that prophet, that dreamer of dreams, for the Most High has spoke, as your power have proven you to know neither ye love the Lord, whether ye love the Lord, your power with all your heart and with all your soul, and ye shall walk after the Lord, your power, and fear him, and keep his commandments, and obey his voice, and ye shall serve him and cleave unto him. And these motherfuckers ain't telling you to walk in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord to the best of your ability. They ain't tell you to fear the Most High. They ain't tell you none of that shit. They telling that you is God. Go. And that prophet or that dreamer of dreams shall be put to death, because he has spoken to turn you away from the Most High, your power, which brought you out of the land of Egypt and redeemed you out of the house of bondage, and thrust you out of the way which the Most High had commanded thee to walk in the law, statutes, commandments. Man, they don't fear the Lord. If they love the Lord, they would tell you to be righteous. They tell you to turn away from the evil of your doing. They'll tell you walk in the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. They'll tell these wives to love their husbands and their family, and not be motherfucking adulterous women. They'll tell these men to love their family and not be motherfucking faggots. Not be all effeminate. Gird up your loins and be a man. Man. so shall thou put an evil away from the midst of thee. And man, the Most High is tired of y'all. And the Most High is about to destroy 2/3 of y'all. So with that said, I hope this is edifying. And all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostle elders of GMS. And shalom to the Akim that teaches the truth with sincerity. And shalom and a bar.